Hey gamers, Damon here. You know what time it is. It's time to review this year's Spider-Man movie. And thankfully, this year, we get to talk about the best movie ever made, Venom 3! Venom The Last Dance is the third and final Venom movie. And you know how much I love Venom. So what did I think of it? Well, of course, it was the best movie ever made, ever 5 out of 10. But I mean, of course I still enjoyed it. It's Venom! There's a reason why I obsess over that Eminem song. Because it perfectly encapsulates how stupid these movies are. I got that, gonna taste my venom. I knew for an absolute fact that this movie wasn't gonna be good. And I was there opening night. I literally got roasted by the Venom 3 Twitter account. And just as I expected, this movie is so stupid, and I love it for that. Like, the opening fight scene is peak cinema. Hola, bitches. We're Venom! There's a bunch of Venom animals throughout the movie. That was pretty fun. And throughout the movie, I was thinking, what if there was a Hawk too? And luckily for me, there was. There's this giant monster that fights Venom throughout the movie. They're pretty freaky. And midway through the movie, for literally no reason at all, Venom just stops in the middle of nowhere just to go gambling. It's like all of my problems have gone away! I need more money. It's even weirder in context of the movie because, like, he can't turn into Venom without that giant freaky monster coming in and eating him alive instantly. So the fact that he completely ignored that in the middle of the movie just for him to do a Fortnite emote, that's the type of dumb shit that I love. Why is the tonight though so funny? Blah blah blah, the climax happens. It was pretty fun for the most part with a bunch of monsters and other symbiotes. There's a random family that we meet in the middle of the movie, and they're also in the climax, whatever. I didn't even really care. This movie was batshit insane, and I loved every second of it. And the marketing only made it better! Okay, that's all the praise I had, because the movie's still not good. Noel's in this movie, and he does jack shit. But all he does is just sit in his chair and do nothing. It's such a complete waste of a really cool character. And because the plot revolves around Eddie trying not to turn into Venom because the cortex will reveal his exact location, you don't really get a lot of scenes of Venom. He's just a back bling and gives exposition the entire time.
That nigga got a back bling.
I'll be running.
And there's a whole subplot about a bunch of scientists at Area 52. You wanna know my reaction?
Broke it off, then you know it wasn't painless.
I literally forgot everything that happened in the entire plot line except for this one line. The Black One. And it's the same problem as Morbius, where you can easily tell that they had like 50 million reshoots and rewrote the thing like several times. But once again, it's Venom. Who gives a shit? Hear me out. The ending was okay. They killed Venom, but you know, it was peak because this is where real men cried. But we really didn't need the movie to end with a shitty AMV by Maroon 5.
Here's to the ones that we got.
Coming out of the movie, I had a really good time with it, but the more I've sat on it, the more I realized it wasn't really good. The first movie was like a 4 out of 10, and I think it's better than that.
Be so cool.
But Venom 2 is still the best Venom movie. Like, I swear to God, I am sick of the Venom 2 slander. I will be a Venom 2 defender till the day I die. I don't want to hear no more Venom 2 slander. I will make a whole video if I have to.
I got my own there, Sherman. Kibbles or bits?
I'll shut her up for good.
Word to them niggas at the 6.
She does that again, I'll eat her face.
But of course, the worst thing about this movie is the fact that there's no Eminem song at the end.
Hit me!
Almost like recreating the feeling of 9/11 when the second plane hit the building.
But yeah, here's the updated Spider-Man ranking. That's pretty much it. That's the only Spider-Man spin-off movie that came out this year. I love Venom! Ah!
I need you to take a picture with your ass out and your back bent in with your pussy barely peeking through from a low angle with your face in it.
That's the end of that video. Time to slack off and do nothing. Wait, the video's still going. This can't possibly be. That's all the movies I had to talk about this year. No! 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 Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, there were 2 other Spider-Man spin-off movies that released this year. The first one being... Madam Web is horrible. Wow, what a hot take! Wanna know the reason why I didn't make a video on it when it came out? It's because it was boring! But not only that, it is probably the worst Spider-Man movie ever made. Yes, it is worse than Morbius. This is one of the most incompetent movies I've ever seen in my life, but at the exact same time, it has nothing worth talking about. You see this image right here? You might think that this is a joke, but it's not. All those things happen in this movie. What is even the point of this movie existing? I don't even think it's canon to this entire spin-off universe. It is just worthless corporate slop with some of the worst ADR I've ever seen in my life.
But in the future, they have powers. Less than nothing. I will not give up. It's a curse.
My dad's gonna shit in my mouth.
I agreed to provide security for you because I thought you were close to finding the spider.
And along with the horrible acting, writing, and editing that you get from these movies.
Capitalize off pain.
I will never forget.
He was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died.
The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Madam Web herself is such a giant asshole to everybody, which only makes me care even less than I would otherwise. I don't give a shit. And then at the end, they expect me to think that this is some found family?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
I don't care about these other Spider Women either, because they're only Spider Women in these stupid flashbacks that appear 2 times throughout the movie. And I don't even know how this is possible, but they nerfed Sydney Sweeney. Are they stupid? But as a Spider-Man movie, this movie finds a way to be even worse. This movie frustrates me to no end because they do jack shit with the Spider-Man mythos. Peter Parker is born, but he's never said by name.
The name is...
They foreshadow Uncle Ben's death.
What, you've never been shot at in Queens?
I don't know, just as a funny practical joke for the audience.
He's loving being an uncle.
Yeah, all the fun and none of the responsibility.
That's what he thinks.
There's this weird-ass spider tribe throughout the movie. They look stupid. The villain is lame as hell when he dies by a literal Pepsi sign.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Madam Web is so bad, man. This movie's just as bad as Morbius, but doesn't even have the funny factor to it. So I think it's worse. 2 out of 10, one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life, only rivaled by Borderlands. What an amazing track record, guys! But that's not all, because we have one last movie to talk about. It wasn't as bad. Oh wow, Sony, you deserve a medal! But I could care absolutely nothing about this movie. And I also kind of hate it because this movie is the reason why this video is coming out so late. I need to make a video about the Dogman game! This movie is just sad, man. They were so desperate to have people see this movie, with the director literally begging people to see it. And I just seen this movie, and I already forgot everything about it. So, that's why I decided to film my theater reaction with my friend Joseph. So, let's just play that footage. Hey gamers! David here. So, we just finished watching the cinematic masterpiece known as Kraven the Hunter. Before I give my thoughts on it, I'm gonna go ask my friends on what they thought of it. Joseph, what did you think of the movie?
I thought this was gonna be worse than Morbius. This is better than Morbius, and the Venom Glazer is just wrong. Venom 3 on top for Sony movies, and then Kraven.
Yeah, what about you, Colton?
Best Sony movie ever.
That's their amazing hot takes, but they're wrong, and I'm right. And I had a lot of laughs in this screening, but I think it was just because of how bad it was. It's so bad it's good, and I'm kind of thankful for that. The first half of the movie is like really boring.
First 20 minutes are the most pleasant experience ever, and then you get a little drop, and then you get a little happier. Because you meet the rhino.
The opening scene is like pretty decent, probably like the best scene in the movie. Then it's just a giant stupid ass origin story that I just couldn't take seriously, because it also has some of the worst dialogue and acting I've probably ever seen. Then the second half is just like boring again, but it's also filled with some of the stupidest one-liners. That was pretty funny.
You're a goddamn lunatic.
Oh, you just figured that out now?
What, we some kind of suicide squad?
At a certain point, I just sort of didn't care about the narrative anymore, and I just let them do whatever they wanted. And we met Rhino, which was peak, best part of the movie, best character ever made ever.
MODOK levels of aura.
By the end of it, it was just so stupid. I just did not care at all. It just kept getting dumber and dumber. My interest just fell off a giant cliff.
I'm gonna kill myself because of you, dude.
I don't care about his brother. I don't care about his family heritage. I think it's stupid.
Kraven.
I don't understand why they're making these villain movies where the villains are not actually villains and they're just shitty anti-heroes. But this time, it's rated R, but they don't really take advantage of it because the editing is shit.
The one dude got cut in half.
Yeah, they have some Rambo stuff in there, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, but it's like in one time,
like maybe like 3
movie.
scenes that are rated R, and then the rest of it could be teen.
Kraven.
The third act, Rhino turns like full Rhino mode, and he goes, it's fighting time, and he rhinos all over the place. He looks so bad, but I was laughing the entire time. I thought it was hilarious.
Kraven.
The actor that played Kraven the Hunter, he did a good job, I guess. The script is just too bad, and the other actors are still shit.
Kraven.
I don't know why Chameleon, aka Kraven's brother, looks like a femboy twink in a turtleneck the entire time. I cannot take it seriously. And Russell Crowe, Kraven the Hunter dad, acted more like the actual comic book character than Aaron Taylor Johnson did in the entire runtime.
Kraven.
Like, oh wow, you finally make a comic accurate version of Kraven the Hunter? Took you an entire movie to do that. And on top of that, we're never gonna see this series ever again.
Sony.
So what's the
Baba Booey.
point? This movie was pretty worthless, but I kinda enjoyed it because of these buffoons. I don't know, maybe like a 3 out of 10?
6.5. Kraven.
Colton over here, he has a lot to get off his chest. By the way, anyone told you that you look like Lieutenant Dan?
Kraven was a good movie.
No, it wasn't. Me when I lie.
Kraven is the best Sony movie they've made.
No, that's Venom 2, dude.
Because
it's Venom 2.
This is Venom 3.
It's Venom 2! Oh my god.
Venom 3.
If I had to rank this in like my Spider-Man ranking and stuff, I think I'd put it at like bottom 4. It's about the same level as Amazing Spider-Man 2 in my opinion.
Spider-Man.
What's your favorite Spider-Man movie, Colton?
Kraven the Hunter.
Other than Kraven the Hunter.
There's other ones?
But yeah, we just watched Kraven the Hunter. It was 10 out of 10, best movie ever. Absolute all D.
You know we don't have it.
Can you believe that? Can you believe we don't have it?
That's it, guys. Justin, give me back my phone. So yeah, it's not as bad as the other movies I've talked about. But is that really a compliment? It's not that hard to be better than a pile of shit. I just don't care about this movie. However, I would be passionate about this movie if it had 88 kills.
88 kills! This is a cartoon film, and this has more kills than horror movies. Okay, Conrad and Greg, what the fuck? You don't need more kills than an animated movie!
Okay, that's all the Spider-Man spin-offs that came out this year. Thank God, I'm done. And as of the time I'm making this, they don't seem to be making any more. So you know what this video deserves? Another Crazy Gamer Inc. original song. But not a good song that I took a lot of effort into making. No. I need to make a song on the same level of quality as these movies. Absolute ass.
Wake up, filthy. Venom, venom, venom. Venom, 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 venom. Put some stuff on my Doritos, baby. Put some stuff on my Cheetos, baby. These films look like Dolce, baby. It's all about the myths, baby. I'm not Spider-Man, I cannot save you. Shot me dead, put fries in the back. Just lost my dog, they got no balls. They all suck and end up as a bomb. I'm about to blow you just like a bomb. Venom, 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 venom. And you know we bring the boom, 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 boom. Bring the boom. And you know we bring the boom, 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 boom. Bring the boom. Ohio Goon Sigma, Konnichiwa.
在香港这座城市的设置。
Eminem. IPS. My name is Eminem and I like to rap.
I hate these fucking movies. I want to die. What is this shit? I'll be there when it's morbid time. Her web connects them all because morbid time. Morbid time. Morbid time.
You're about to taste my Morbius. I got that acrimonious odious. Cause the bats are copious.
There's only thing left to do. It is pray. Pray that they stop these shitty ass movies. I can't take it anymore, man. Oh my god. I can't anymore, man. Plug.
We the best music.
DJ Khaled.
They ain't believe in us. God did.